Hello guys and welcome back to Star Drive 2, where we're still in the early stages of the game, kind of developing our economy, expanding outwards. Currently our fleet of two ships, two cruisers, is chasing some pirates who seem to be faster than us, and in the last episode we managed to use some brinkmanship basically to gain the world of Dawn. The humans came and took it by force, and we basically threatened them that unless they handed it over to us, we would be off to war. And they caved in. So that was a good diplomatic success for us. And let's advance the turn. So we've built another of these Katana class ships. I'm very happy that we'll go with a pollution resequencer. I'm very happy that our brinksmanship worked because I'm not entirely sure whether the Katana class has enough firepower. So we're losing 9 to pollution here, which isn't too bad because we should be losing 13. What if we losing 7? No, we'll go with production, I think. Yeah, we'll go with production to get that pollution resequencer as swiftly as we can. And we'll try and join up these forces, I think. So, yeah, I think we maybe we could have defeated that human fleet, but I don't know, we're certainly not ready to go into a war with much confidence. Let's end the turn. Yeah, okay, so we've exceeded our command points, which means that we are paying more for our ships, but we've got a plus 11 balance, so I'm quite happy about that. Let's choose to press on. You know, your money's absolutely vital, because without it you can't splash the cash on the various buildings that you need, facilities and what have you, to make your colonies productive. So it's good to have some dosh. Now then, what's going on here? Yeah, I want you to refuel, which I think he is. Now then, let's have a look at Rana 3. Anything I want to do? Not particularly. But we'll keep constructing trade goods on that world. And then turn. Oh, hello. The Elder God smiles upon your ingenuity. Okay, so well we can discuss. So it is a weapon technology, so I'm going to be a little bit reluctant to trade it away, but what about research lab? And what if we sweeten the deal with some credits? Go on, you know you want to. Okay, well I can't sweeten the deal because they just don't like us enough, basically. So no, I'd go for a small trade trip. They just right. So what's the problem? Our expansionism is that they just hate us because we're expanding too much. Well, piss off then. This ship continues not to want to follow. Let's end the turn. Certainly don't want them attacking my constructor and destroying it, so I've got to sort them out if we can, and there's no other use for my fleet right now, so it's not too bad. We've built an Imperial Bank on this world. That's put our treasury up to plus 14. This is it's a nice ocean world, so it's producing 10 because it's got the automated rover bay and it's got a nearby space station. So and it's an abundant world. Where's the plus 12 coming from? Nearby stations. Lovely. Okay. I'm tempted to go with the pollution resequencer on this world as well. What's the... we can have 5 people on this world, and it's going to be... yeah, let's go with that. Pollution resequencer. Turn that into a bit of a hub, I think, for this this little cluster of worlds. And end the turn. Oh, it is following it. It is following. It's just the little line drops away between turns. So I had a little UI issue a little while ago now, where the constructor didn't look like it was building, but it actually was. So there's like little glitches still in this game. So you know, if you're somebody who gets really irritated by those, I wouldn't recommend buying the game at the moment, because there's still quite a few of them in here. So we've got 23. They're still oh no, they're okay actually. They were previously pretty annoyed because they'd been conquered, whereas they're a bit more chilled out now. But this is a heavy G world, so it's causing us a production penalty, and that's 25%, which is pretty high. I'm just thinking that let's go with university, because if we pop these chaps into science, it doesn't hit them so much on. It doesn't hit them at all, actually. The gravity penalty doesn't penalise research, so we could turn this world into a research world. No real point in having these guys produce food, because it's a barren soil, so not going to be an efficient use of farmers. So yeah, let's turn this into a more of a science world then, actually. Yeah, okay. I have a bit of a plan for it. Maybe I should... let's have a look. See, I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but can I rename them? I can. So I could put an S for science, and just to remind myself, because I do forget what my plans are sometimes when you've got all these worlds. And we've now got plasteel armor, good. And Trogan 1 has become a tropical resort. So the combination of the tropical serenity with modern amenities is irresistible, and the colony gains +10 approval. Great stuff. So we need to research a new technology, and our choices are... So we could go sort of orbital. I'm not... the low G worlds. So we don't really... I don't think we've got many low G worlds. It's the high G worlds which are an issue. Our high G adaptation is quite a long way along. Okay, so let's not... There's no point trying to rush towards that. So we went with ion beams, and these energetic payloads, basically, there is a difference where I think power density basically improves your energy cannons, whereas high energy focus, if you put the module on your ships, improves the beams. So I'm going to go with high energy focus, and we'll get that in 10 turns. Barren soil. Let's just have a little look at diplomacy. Anybody actually like us? These two hate us. The Opterus actually don't seem to mind us too much. So let's have a chat with them, which is pretty loud. And let's see whether they will trade any technology with us. Technologies. They've got quite a lot more than we have. We need to catch up. Oh dear. So Xenomine. We could do a little swap seed. No, why won't we do that? Our race doesn't like them, so we don't want to give anything away. Okay. That is a shame. No. Could we buy Xenomine off you? They're in a war. We could do that. Interesting. How much will they... They will sell Xenomine for 353, and our people will just about tolerate that. Absolutely, we have that. Okay. Great, so that gives us both the early production technologies. So I'm glad we explored that. Maybe it's something that we should have been doing more of. So I'm going to build... Can I either have a science station? Just have a look. So debris field, yeah. We can either build a research station, which will give us more research, or we can go with more money. I think we've just seen that we're falling behind on the money side, so let's go with science. How is this? I imagine it might run out of fuel before he gets there. Anyway, explorer going over here, explorer up there. Our home world, yeah, building that pollution resequencer still. So let's advance the turn. I'm going to have a little sip of wine once we do so. So we've got the automated rover bay now, which is giving some production on this new colony. It's an abundant world, so it could produce quite a lot. So we'll go for the aeroponic farm just to get some food in, so that there's less pressure on our freighter fleet. But then later on, we might go with the rover bay. Ranus 3 is producing trade goods. It's an abundant world, so let's go with the Xenomine and up the production here. It's not actually producing any pollution yet. Is it doing as much on the food front? Not a lot. It does drop down our income, but I think that's okay. Let's go with more production and end the turn. Oh yeah, we need to take out these crystals at some point. How are our... God, this guy's... Come on, chase him down. He says to a fleet of ships which are obviously slower. How many of these guys? There's 4 of them, so perhaps we could take on these now and open up these worlds to us. So let's have a look. There's this medium barren world, but it's got an ancient shipyard on it. And there is this large radiated world, and that's got the androids. So it would give us more population if we took this world, which would kind of boost things economically, but it's not going to give us much food, and so if it's not giving us much food, it's not giving us much income. Okay, let's advance the turn. And again. So we've built that pollution resequencer on our home world, so the pollution should be 13. And when you think we've got 26, 13 would be half. But it's been reduced down to 5. So that's pretty good. Let's go with that Xenomine as well. Let's really jack up the production even further. Okay. So, okay, this constructor's finished. We can build the mine as well. So it'll give us money in addition to this. That's, yeah, definitely. Definitely, we might want to build a defensive station on there as well, then, just to safeguard those stations, those upgrades to the station, perhaps is a better way of putting it. Well, we discovered, or maybe we had already discovered, this ordnance depot. Is this... I'm just wondering, is this constructor going to be able to... Will it have any fuel when it gets there? No, it won't. So you need to refuel, my lad. Go to the home world, refuel. Oh no, don't go to the home world, go to this space station here. And then we'll be able to get out there. So we've got this university completed, which is buffing the amount of research that we are generating. Let's now... Yeah, let's get that xenomine as well. And then turn. And again. Okay, great. We got our particle beams. And what about subspace projectors? Allows your construction ships to upgrade your deep space stations with subspace projectors, which double the speed of friendly fleets. Let's go with that. I totally neglected them in the last game. We just did not have the time, the resources, the opportunities, anything really to worry about how fast our fleets were going. It was just whether we had any fleets at all. Right, so we've got the aeroponic farm there, which has helped with the food side of things. Let's go with the Imperial Bank because it's a nice, easy, no-brainer in terms of your economy. And turn. And we finally caught up with these guys. So let's see how we get on with these Katana class cruisers. Begin and oh, they actually launch fighters. It's the first time they've come up against enemy fighters. I was under the impression in my last campaign that they were a bit lackluster, but maybe I'm going to get a nasty surprise. So they're launching missiles as well, or torpedoes. Oh, and we've just got loads of lasers. Well, one of the recent patch notes is that he sped up the speed of lasers and their projectiles. He certainly has. So our ships have got shields which are holding. The enemy also has shields, actually. So the enemy ships, his shields are well damaged. They seem to have shields on either side, but not the fore and aft. Whereas I placed my shields in the middle of the ship to make sure there was protection all round. There we go. Well, we did quite well. I think because their shields, you know, they were really compromised basically if we hit them from the front or the back. But look, a win is a win. So got rid of them, and we've found out about some pirate loot. So there's this. There's going to be a pirate base here. So what I want to do is I want to gather these ships together, and then we'll go investigate. Yes, we know about the command points. Oh, are these more crystals? Yeah, 4 of them. Okay, well we need to come back this way anyway. Maybe we'll go try and defend this world. I don't know why they're coming here. I don't think we've got any orbital facilities or anything. I'm going to switch from trade goods to the xenomine though. Let's get more production. And well, seeing as we've had a battle, what I will do, actually, let's just retask that to that anomaly so I don't forget. And where's the other explorer? The other explorer is down here. So let's go off in this direction just to explore the the sort of the edge of this cluster, and I do really need to think about coming and grabbing these worlds, because otherwise these religious nutters will come and grab them. I mean, they hate us because of our expansion anyway, so we may as well just keep expanding. So yeah, I'll leave this video here. If you've enjoyed the content, please do like and/or subscribe. And if you've got any comments about either my gameplay or how I'm delivering it, please let me know and put them in the old YouTube comments box. And anyway, thanks very much, guys. I will see you next time.